Cardiff chairman insists Sala's travel plans were not booked by club. Cardiff City chairman Mehmet Dalman has insisted that Emiliano Sala's travel plans were not booked by the club after the plane he was traveling on lost contact over the English Channel on Monday night. The Argentine striker, bought at the weekend for a club record £15 million, and a pilot are missing, presumed dead, while search crews still desperately search the waters for any sign of life. Speaking to the media on Wednesday morning, Cardiff City Chief Dalman insisted that the flight was not organized by them, and that Sala instead turned down their offer of a commercial flight to make his own plans. "I can say to you categorically that the plane had nothing to do with Cardiff City," Chairman Dalman told Wales Online. "We were not involved in booking the plane. In fact, we are trying to ascertain ourselves exactly what did happen. The club is looking into the matter and we want to find answers too. We spoke to the player and asked him if he wanted us to make arrangements for his flight, which, quite frankly, would have been commercial. I can't tell you who arranged the flight because I don't know at this stage, but it certainly wasn't Cardiff City." On Tuesday night, it emerged Sala had sent haunting voice messages to friends shortly before his plane was lost over the English Channel. The single-engine Piper PA-46 Malibu plane was bound for Cardiff. On Tuesday night, Argentinian website Ele.com posted the audio messages which it claimed were sent to a WhatsApp group of fellow players and friends. He says, "Hello, little brothers, how are you crazy people? Brother, I'm really tired. I was here in Nantes doing things, and it never stops, it never stops, it never stops. I'm here on a plane that looks like it's about to fall apart, and I'm going to Cardiff, crazy. Tomorrow we already start, and in the afternoon we start training, boys, in my new team." He later sent another message saying, "How are you guys, all good? If you do not have any more news from in an hour and a half, I don't know if they need to send someone to find me. I am getting scared." Sala had been dropped at the airport by his friend, Nantes defender Nicolas Palos, and before boarding the plane had confided that he was concerned about the flight. The 28-year-old striker had traveled in the same plane from Cardiff back to France on Sunday and complained about that flight being bumpy. Meanwhile, hundreds of scarves and flags have been laid outside Cardiff City's stadium in South Wales as the club's supporters pay tribute to their new signing. Rescue crews continue to search for any sign of life in the water, but with his and the pilot's chances of survival low, fans have begun to mourn their new player. Argentina flags, Cardiff shirts and even a painting of Sala playing for the team, a sight fans never got to see, were among the tributes left outside the stadium. "R.I.P. Sala" was written on one scarf, while handwritten messages have been left by visiting supporters over the past 24 hours. One particularly poignant message read, "Sala. City loves you more than you will know. Praying for you." An update from Guernsey police on Wednesday morning revealed that 3 planes and 1 helicopter are in the air continuing the search over the channel. A statement continued, "We are also reviewing satellite imagery and mobile phone data to see if they can be of any assistance in this search. So far today nothing spotted can be attributed to the missing plane." The feelings of Cardiff fans over the last 24 hours is summed up poignantly by 2 youth players Sports Mail spoke to outside the stadium on Tuesday. "He hasn't even played for us, but because we met him the other night, it still felt like he was such a big part of the club," said Sebastian Mallet, 17. "He was a very nice guy. He could speak a few words of English. He asked us how we were and was happy to have a photo. It is just so sad." Oliver Watson, also 17, took over from his friend. "We were buzzing to meet him," he said. "Now it is just shock that we will not see him play for us. So little time has passed." Cardiff's next fixture is at home to Arsenal on Tuesday, and club chairman Dalman says that match will go ahead despite the emotional impact of recent events. Speaking on BBC Radio Wales this morning, he said, "I would be very surprised if there's any change to the schedule." Dalman also described Cardiff manager Neil Warnock as very upset after the news of Sala's disappearance. He said, "Neil is human and he's as affected as we all are. He's in the same position as we all are, very upset. It has affected the club enormously. It's a distressing time. This was a big decision for this club and we were in the process of negotiating something which would have been a game changer for the club.